A United Nations chief has warned that white supremacy is fast becoming a transnational threat. In an address to the UN Human Rights Council earlier today, February 22, Secretary General Antonio Guterres said the ongoing coronavirus pandemic has boosted support for hate groups and the danger this poses is increasing daily. White supremacy and neo-Nazi movements are more than domestic terror threats. They are becoming transnational threats, he said. Today, these extremist movements represent the number one international security threat in several countries, he added to Reuters' report. While Guterres did not name any particular countries, white supremacist groups have rocked the US in recent weeks. Following the riots at the US Capitol on January 6, which killed 5 people, it was revealed that many of those in attendance were members of extreme right-wing of neo-Nazi groups. Racial tensions in the country reached an all-time high during Donald Trump's presidency. Last month, President Joe Biden described Trump's supporters who descended on the Capitol as thugs, insurrectionists, political extremists, and white supremacists. Far too often, these hate groups are cheered on by people in position of responsibility in the ways that were considered unimaginable not long ago. We need global coordinated action to defeat this grave and growing danger, Guterres said. Following the violence at the Capitol, Trump faced a second impeachment trial for incitement of insurrection. On the day of January 6, Trump made an announcement asking his supporters to leave the Capitol, but assured them that he loves them. Guterres also urged international leaders to fight propaganda and disinformation. He called for stepped-up education on Nazism, noting that 2/3 of young Americans do not know that 6 million Jews were killed during the Holocaust. The pandemic has seen a sharp rise in the spread of misinformation, with groups such as QAnon conspiracists peddling false anti-vaccination theories. The continued rise of white supremacy and neo-Nazi ideology must be seen in the context of a global attack on the truth that has reduced the role of science and fact-based analysis in public life. He said, adding that the pandemic has exacerbated long-standing injustice and divisions. Propaganda linking Jews with the pandemic, for example, by accusing them for creating the virus as a part of a bid for global domination, would be ridiculous if it were not too dangerous. This is just the latest manifestation of an anti-Semitic trope that dates back to at least the 14th century, when Jews were accused of spreading the bubonic plague, Guterres said. Tragically, after decades in the shadows, neo-Nazis and their ideas are now gaining currency, he added.